All right, I'm fully convinced. This S22 Ultra is the best phone for creative professionals. When I was looking for a business phone, I should get an iPhone, right? Nope, because that's boring. I've always eyeballed the S Pen. Ever since the Note 3, I always wanted to use this S Pen, but I didn't want to use a Samsung. But I always envied the fact that you can just pop out a pen and just, how cool this looks, and just write some notes. Then something hit me. I realized I need to pull the trigger. I need to get a work phone to separate my work and personal life. So here are top 5 reasons why I absolutely love this phone as a freelancer. So the first thing is the always on display. My goodness. Just being able to just glance and see the time, and also seeing the notifications and the next calendar meeting is gold. I could just, that's it. I know what the time is. I know what the date is. But with the iPhone, here's an iPhone. I need to just be like, oh, I'm gonna reach out, I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, I'm gonna lift it up, or lift it up. Oh, I'm gonna press something. And then I'm gonna swipe up to see the notifications. Scribbling notes on the script during a video interview. I just whip out the pen real quick. As I'm doing the interview, I'm just jotting down notes. These would be some good B-rolls to get. These are some good follow-up questions I can ask, and just write on there real quick. And I don't even take my eyes off of the interviewee. I just, yep. And there's something about scribbling with a pen, even though it's a digital pen, there's something about scribbling with a pen compared to typing on your phone. Lightroom editing. Now this is one of my favorites. Now I can edit on the go with pressure sensitive masking using the S Pen. And it just updates live in front of my face on the MacBook Pro. Poof. The reason why this pen is gold compared to other phones where you gotta use your finger is this is a perfect example. So you go to the healing tool, you zoom in, and you just, bang, just pinpoint stuff. Look at that, bang. Perfect. How good is that? So I can be anywhere. I can be on the train. I can be anywhere. In the toilet. Take out the stylus. Make some cash in the toilet, bro. Like with the iPad. I mean, you're not gonna do it in the toilet, right? It's just the iPad has its place. It has its place. It's awesome. This is another tool that all freelancers, creative professionals should have. If I could pick one or the other, to be honest, I would probably pick I'll probably pick the iPad because it is more versatile. But you need a business phone anyway. You need a work phone anyway, and hence have both of them. Frick, man, tax. You can get rid of tax by buying this stuff anyway. So that's all good. Using it as a slate. Before I got this S22 Ultra, I used my iPad Pro as a slate. Now the iPad Pro is pretty big, and it's always in this case. So first of all, I'm gonna take it out of the case. I gotta set it up. It is nicer because it is big, but a lot of the times this iPad Pro is my teleprompter. So when this is in the teleprompter, I've got to take it out of the teleprompter, swipe up, change the app to the Slate app, right on the app. And because it's so big, I can't hold it, slate it, and record at the same time. So what I do is I get the client to hold it. So they're holding it, I slate it, then I pick it up, go back to the teleprompter app, open the teleprompter app, chuck it in, everything gets destroyed, the teleprompter falls over, the building starts to burn down, and it's just like a chore doing that. But with this, I can do it with one hand. I just go bang, click, and off we go. Getting talent release forms signed. So this was easy to do with the iPad Pro, but there were multiple occasions, even in the last month, where I forgot to bring the pen, and I lost 2 pens as well, but I forgot to bring the pen and they had to sign with their fingers. That kind of sucks. It is cool though. I mean, the screen's huge, so they can read it easily, stuff like that, compared to the Note. But the Note's not that much small. Actually, it's much smaller than the iPad. But I'm never gonna lose the pen because the pen is built into the thing. So every one of these points I just mentioned, you can't really do on any other phone. Like even any other Android phone, other than Notes and the stuff like that. Like, yeah, it has to be this phone, and I think this is it. This is it. So I really wanted to put the DeX feature. You just plug it into a screen, or you can like wirelessly send your DeX to like a Samsung TV or something like that. I really wanted to put it in there, but it is a gimmick, even though it is awesome. Like it's basically turns this thing into a computer. That's pretty crazy. Like you got desktop, you got shortcuts, you've got, desktop browser. You can like build websites. There's a lot of things you could do. It's cool, but it's like if you've got a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse, just plug your bloody laptop in and you got full Mac OS. And like the only time I could think of where DeX would be useful is this. Okay, your laptop blows up, it's gone. So you order a new MacBook Pro and it's gonna take 2 weeks to come. Now you don't have a computer. You can use your DeX. It's gonna save your life for 2 weeks. And my recommendation, a Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. onwards till like 6 a.m. is on Do Not Disturb. Like no notifications are gonna come through, okay? And what you do is you just turn it off, or if you don't want to turn it off, just chuck it in your drawer. That's what I do, and that's it. But I turn it off because sometimes, even though it's in the drawer, like sometimes I'm like, if I want to do YouTube or something like that, I'm like, oh, I want a bigger screen, so I'll just grab the S22 and then I'm tempted to do work. So I recommend you to just chuck it in the drawer, forget about it, pick it up on Monday morning. And yeah, man, like it's been a great companion. It's been a great companion. All right, I think that's it. Done. Let's cut. Check this out. I've officially finished my first 500 photos for a client on the S22 Ultra. Not in one sitting, but I was at cafes. I was editing at cafes, editing at home, editing in the bed, editing in the toilet. Oh my goodness.